Sup, everybody? How you guys doing? What is this? Summon advancement. Don't mind if I do. Sweet. Thank you. Awesome rewards, I'm sure. No doubt. Alright, let's get a tweet out real quick. Let's go the other way. There we go. Dearest yet Marvel champions. It went to Melinda Gates again. Why? There we go. Okay. Dearest yet Marvel champion. What's up, everybody? And Joe Mama first one here, followed by Frojo, Big Joe, Kirkendole. Just trying to extend that same name rhyming there. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Let's say... if... Can we give all... Or let's just say some. Can we give some of the champions... special wrestling moves? We can start with Annihilus. His special move will now be called the hold on, how should I spell this? The Annihil Driver. There we go. No. It sounds cool, Annihil Driver, I think, but I don't know if this is how it would be spelled. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm now live. Maybe we could do it like that. No. Alright. The Annihil Driver. Alright, tweet. Anyway, let's get out of here. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Well, I gotta change that setting. There we go. Is there a super chat? There is. Lakers Bodyguard sending over 3 saying, "Happy birthday. Do you even cake?" Well, not really, but, you know, what kind? Is it a delicious ice cream cake? Because maybe. That was the only cake that I liked growing up, is ice cream cake. Slap. Thanks, man. I appreciate the 3, even though it's not my birthday. So we gotta do some cutoffs. We'll take care of that in just a sec. We got Sidonian here, Lakers Bodyguard, of course. Speed Daniels. You should block Melinda Gates to stop her showing. She deserves it for all that damn charity work. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know why it defaults it. Like, yeah, I get it when I first type M, it autofills for some reason, and I'm like, okay, whatever, and then it takes a second, and it's like, okay, you're not following, so let's give you a list of people that you're actually following, and then it goes to Marvel Champions, and even if I delay it and I hit tab, it just still autofills the first result. But anywho. Guess who received a ludicrous amount of lube in the mail today? Oh, Pete, why? I know you're talking about keyboard lube, but still. Oh, goodness. Alright, anywho, let's go do some stuff. I got some energy to dump. Oh yeah, that's right, cutoffs. Let's take care of cutoffs, actually. I don't know if I was correct or not on these cutoffs, but they were correct for round 1 at least. It's Annihilus and Sunspot, right? Yep, Annihilus and Sunspot. Let's take a little crack at a guess here for these two. Starting with Annihilus. I don't think Annihilus is going to go all that high. Even with the buff coming to him, even though he's a good defender and all, I just don't see him going super high. He went for like 30 in his original round. He's probably going to break his original score, but let's say like 33. That might be too high for Annihilus. I don't know. I don't know how to gauge it. I don't know how to gauge it because he's getting a buff. People might be more hyped about him because of that. Even though the buff's not going to be crazy for him or anything. Let's just go with 33. 4-star, really not going to go too high. We'll say 6-ish. 3-star. Okay. And then let's see. Sunspot. What do I think Sunspot's gonna go for? Gonna pick up round 2. Alright, Pete. Good luck, dude. BG unduped type, duped Warlock, duped Medusa, or Blade to rank 5. Roboto. You've got some interesting options there, man. Frojo's saying Warlock. It really depends, dude. Those champions are very different from one another. Really depends on what you need. Warlock is a beast. I'd recommend... I mean, he's definitely... Yeah, he would definitely be a potentially a good option. But it depends on what you need. But Warlock is a beast. Sunspot. Let's say for Sunspot, 2.2. Please go higher if you're going for these champs. These are merely just guesses based off of past cutoff history and hype for the champions, how good I think they'll actually be, if they'll be useful or not, and all that stuff. So please go higher. It's just a guess. Just a guess. But Daniel's sending over a buck. Daniel's where you at? Saying BGA died in Tier 6 War today to Wasp. Took long path in Section 2, Map 6 today. Joined wrong BG and AQ yesterday. Died in Room 1 yesterday, Dungeon 7 with Corvus. I think I need to quit. Whew. Looks like you had one of those days that... that I was talking about during my last itemless run. Sometimes you just have one of those days, man. Just shake it off. Tomorrow will be a better day. Yeah. Oh man. Danos, thank you for the buck. Ew. Oh, looks like these super chat things are coming in all delayed and stuff again. Great. Don't know why it's doing that. Black Saffron sending over a buck as well, though, saying, BG, sending you all my workplace harassment, hashtag misconduct, hashtag inappropriate. Why are there now little blue pills? Oh, goodness. Why? The things that you sent over. My goodness. Black Saffron, thank you very much for the buck. And all the workplace harassment. Let's go do a quick energy dump. It's kind of nice having this empty path here. Look at that. We just dumped 18 energy like that. That's nice. Dumped about enough to go back to the arena, basically. What is this? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We're just gonna Omega Reddit. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. Never mind, never mind. Okay. Oh, squirrel girl. You and your squirrels. Did you really just throw all them squirrels at me? Come on, girl. What are we talking about? But Daniel sent over another buck. Saying, it is a new alliance, only been here 3 days. Great first impression. Great first impressions are my thing. So, ooh, yeah. Yeah, that does hurt a little bit. Hurts the pride. It'll be alright, though. They'll understand. BG, have you been farming any revives in the Lunar Quest? I have not, Carl. Me and revives, we don't really go together too well. I stopped using them back in at some point in 2019. I don't use them anymore. Might as well dump a bit more energy here. Still got 52. We'll dump the rest of the stuff before we hit the arenas. But yeah, revives. Who uses revives? Not me. What nodes do we got here? Rapid metabolism. Okay, alright, we're gonna go that way. We shall take this path. Yeah, but the Abyss. Yeah, well, even in the Abyss, I'm not too worried about doing the Abyss right now. But it is a great time to take advantage of it. Yeah, hop in, grab those revives. I hear they're pretty consistent as long as you hit replay or something like that on the final quest. But I'm not doing the Abyss anytime soon. I'm not going to be using revives in there either. Well, I may. I say I'm going to do Abyss itemless, but if I do want to do it sometime before 2025, then I will have to be farming revives or something. Itemless Sunday? Yeah, itemless Sunday. This might be the last Sunday that I do it. Not like ever, but just in a row. I was trying out, seeing how like a consistent day of the week would be for doing itemless. And yeah, it's sometimes, like, a lot of times Sundays are good for me, but sometimes it doesn't really work out. So yeah, I think after this Sunday, it's gonna be like just whatever day is best for me on the weekend. Sometimes it'll be Saturdays, sometimes it'll be Sundays, sometimes it'll be both days if I'm really trying to push. And then of course there'll be some times where it'll be neither days, but this Sunday at least, wow, that was a lucky heavy. This Sunday at least, itemless, back on, 6.2. I don't know which path I want to try to complete this week. Part of me wants to go back and fight the champion. Other part of me wants to go back and try to do that cosmic path. Because I was kind of figuring things out there and it's doable and all that. We'll see. Banano sent it over another buck, which means I need to update. This is a big old D. With a double header. Thanks, dude. Saying, I love itemless, BG. You know that. But if you do Abyss itemless, I will unsub. Well, at least I don't have to worry about you unsubbing for a long time. So, yeah. We're good. We're good. Finally, I have 800,000 loyalty. Should I get 5-star Unstoppable Colossus? So, Unstoppable Colossus, we all know he's not really a good champion. Offensive, at least. Sometimes he can be a little bit annoying to fight against, but yeah, that's mostly like in quests and stuff. So if you're a collector and you just want to collect every champion in the game, if you want to get some more arena points, it's not a bad idea to get Unstoppable Colossus for 800,000 loyalty, because how else are you going to get him? But realistically, you just got to know going into it, like, this is just for collection, this is just for arena points. This guy is not very useful. I sometimes think like maybe Kabam will lower the price on that guy or something. Maybe they'll introduce a 6-star version, something like that. So, like, I don't know if they're ever gonna do that or not, but something else to think about. All right, Ultron. Come on, man. Make me use Void here, making me take twice as long to get through this fight as the rest of them on the path. How dare you, being a robot. What a stroke of luck to go from Nova to Annihilus Arena. Dude, Champion Nova, yeah, man. It's your champions, well. Dude, you're not even tempted by the rewards, even the initial clear? I'd love to see what team you come up with. Not really right now. I can't use the rewards, so no matter what crystal, no matter what catalyst I open up, I can't use it. I have no champions that I want to take to rank 3 as a 6-star. So rewards aren't there, and yeah, I'll do it some point later. I'm sure at some point I'm gonna need the rewards, but right now there's no reason to. Okay, a little bit short. Finish that up later. Swashbuckler sent it over 400 of them rupees. Thanks, man. Saying, BGE, I have 10 rank 5 equivalents, but my summoner rating is only 680k. I also have 35 million gold, which I guess is too much. That's quite a bit of gold. Am I too selective with rank ups? Besides 12 4-stars, 12 3-stars, all others are rank 1 level 1, 18 6s at rank 1, and 98 5s. Well, your rating doesn't really matter, you know? So, I mean, you know, as like a personal goal, I like increasing my rating. You know, it's fun getting to like the million mark and all that. And you definitely will get there faster if you rank up your other champions. But other than that, there's no real need to do it. As long as you don't want them for the arena too, because of course they give it more arena points, easier that way. Could prepare you for other future variants, technically, with variant 4 having some requirements to use other champions. I mean, like, if I were you, I would be ranking up those other characters, just like waiting for level up events to roll around and leveling them up, but yeah, there's no need to, you know. You do whatever you want, man. You do whatever you want. Did you always have a lot of gold, or did you just get a lot of gold? Were you saving stuff for the Summoner Appreciation boost? And is that how you got all your gold? Might have talked about it at the time, but that's too long ago for me to remember, you know. But like especially the lower star rating champions that don't even require tier 1 alphas or tier 4 basics, like the 3 stars and lower, dude, I love ranking them up. They also help in duels sometimes, since, you know, if you do a duel with your top champion, the duel is over in the blink of an eye, but you go in there with like a maxed out 3-star, normally you survive long enough to get a handle on the fight, especially as players are getting like rank 3 6-stars and stuff, you know. Otherwise it doesn't really matter. But dude, thank you very much for the 400 rupees. Appreciate it. I should try to kill my best champ with a 1-star or 2-star. My name is Odin. Sorry, man. I only do that, it's pretty rare that I do some duels. We were doing a duel the other night as a little bit of an exception. Otherwise, the arena calls me. I need to be grinding, getting these rewards. 20k 6-star shards too? There are some 6-star shards, yeah. I get it, unless I pull the exact gem and catalyst I need, I won't have rank 3 either. Probably going to try to do initial clear this weekend or early next week. Alright, sounds good. Good luck, Carl. I have 10 rank 5 at like 720k rating. It's good. Closing in, man. The rating's only going to come faster and faster. Gonna close in on that 1 mil. Some more 6 stars were opened and all that. Need 2 tech and 1 mutant tier 5 class catalyst, so fingers crossed. Good luck, man. There's some very specific catalysts that you need. I think I always had a lot of gold. For 2 years, it's not gone below 20 mil. I guess I'm too stingy with rank ups and always happy to sell tier 5 ISOs for gold. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's up to you. Like whatever you have most fun with. There's a lot of people that don't rank up the lower champions. I'd say for the majority of people, it has to do with lacking on resources. But, there are others that have the resources and just don't care about ranking up champs that they're not going to be using. So you're not alone. What do you think I need for Cavalier? I think you need to try it out, basically. You might have what you need already. There's no specific requirements for Cavalier. If you're already uncollected, you could make a push for it, but if you try it and it's too difficult, just back out. No worries. Back out, wait till you rank up some other champions. I'd say a lot of people, the hardest part for them getting Cavalier is getting through the Crossbones boss in 6.1.5, which you need a... technically, you don't need a bleed immune champion, but it helps if you don't want to go the like spam revive route. If you have a bleed immune, especially a bleed immune that can prevent healing in some way. Does anyone know which arenas have extra acorns you could earn? So it's only for the new featured champions for the month, which means there are no more acorns in the arena as far as I know. It was just for Squirrel Girl and Nova. Go ahead, hit me. Hit me, hype. You dummy. For a second there, I thought he wasn't going to hit me because it's early in the arena and the AI is all passive. That'd been funny, man. He played it right. What's up, BG? What is the possibility you can make side videos on completed paths for itemless? I do have plans, and I have all my videos saved from my itemless runs from 6.2. And I do have plans to make guides out of them. It's just a very time-consuming process. BG, did you ever look up my account? IGN is don't check my account. I'm pretty sure I blocked you, so you can't even if you want to. Yeah, I tried to look it up yesterday. It couldn't. It's because you blocked me. So I have a lot of Beyond God tier 5 stars, but I don't have their supporting synergies ranked up in 4 stars. Would you recommend waiting for the 5-star synergy champs or rank up the 4 stars? Probably wait. Ranking up 4 stars does get expensive. If you have extra resources and you're not sure what to do with them, then you can consider ranking up the synergies. But if we're talking about 4 stars, nah, it's you know, you're probably better off waiting. Assuming those 5 stars are like highly ranked. If the 5 stars are only like rank 3 or something, then it could still be a good idea to rank up the 4 stars. BG, does Doc Ock need to be awakened to power drain? He does not. I forget exactly how he works with his awaken ability, but I don't believe so. I believe he can. He's got some power control unawakened. I can't remember what his awaken ability does. What does his awaken ability do? I actually can't remember. I know it like I think it buffs like all of his abilities basically. Doesn't it have like, cause he has like a heal block, but with his awaken ability I think you heal instead of just blocking or something. What does it do for the power part? Oh, he power steals when awakened, power locks when not. Okay, okay. There we go. I'm drooling with the thought of Brian eating a ketchup and mustard hot dog while he's in a hot dog suit. Is that wrong? I feel bad. What the heck? No, it's not wrong. Let your imagination run wild. If other people notice there is a horrible smell in the room, is it okay to take responsibility for it? What are these questions tonight? Yeah, man, you can take responsibility for it. I don't know what that means, though. Are you actually... Does it just mean you haven't showered, or are you talking about farting, or... What's the deal here? Oh, man. Ketchup on a hot dog? I doubt a New Jersey native would do that. I don't really eat hot dogs, period, man. Hot dogs kind of gross me out. I did used to eat when I was young, I would have ketchup on hot dogs. And then I did start using more mustard. I never liked them combined. I know some people like to put both on them, but I never liked them combined. I tried it like once. It's like, nah. I like either or, but yeah, then at some point hot dogs started grossing me out. So yeah. I don't do hot dogs anymore. Like at all. Is a non-awakened rank 3 Mysterio better than an awakened rank 2 Star-Lord 5-star? What? Those are just some different champs right there, man. If you need Mysterio's utility, you can still use him unawakened if you need the heal block. I mean, yeah, like, actually, no. I would just say, yeah, because of rank 3, it's an additional rank higher. Yeah, the Mysterio is better. Because what would you be using the Star-Lord for? The damage, right? Once you get him ramped up. But if your Mysterio is already another rank higher, you're ready to start out hitting harder. And although Star-Lord, he will ramp up and eventually get to a point where he surpasses Mysterio in damage. Mysterio also gains attack on the special 3, and yeah, I know I would just use Mysterio. Did you win anything at Nova Arena? And by the way, is he a bad champion? I got him as a 4-star, and he's not great. He was kind of fun to use, but kind of unrealistic to use in most areas of the game if your roster is already pretty solid, pretty established. He doesn't offer much in the way of utility that can't be covered by a bunch of other champs. No immunities. His best utility comes off of, I would say, like a well, his auto block for utility, and then he also has True Strike, a True Strike buff on the special 1, but like that's pretty much it. His damage was just okay, wasn't great. I think he's mostly a defender, but that's something that I couldn't really test. But he does seem to be mostly defensive based. Clint Barton's wife wanted to put mayo on a hot dog. Thankfully, Thanos snapped her out of existence before she could besmirch the wiener. What? Clint Barton. That's Hawkeye, right? I think Hawkeye's name is Clint. I don't remember the last name, but I'm pretty sure his first name is Clint, right? Is it because you left the East Coast? No, man. I haven't eaten a hot dog. I didn't look at the calendar the last time I ate one. But at some point, I just was like, man, what the heck's a hot dog anyway? And I didn't look too deep into it, but the little bit that I did look at was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on hot dogs. We don't need to say any more about it. I don't want to ruin hot dogs for people. Maybe I already did, but yeah, that was many years ago at this point. Long before I knew I was going to be moving out of New Jersey. Not uncollected, and felt Sunspot would be a good champ to go for. I'm at 1.5 million score right now. Nice. Would he be a good champ for me to get? He'll definitely be a good champ for you to get if you don't have him. Just, you know, adding a champ to your roster when you're already at 1.5, you probably don't need to do that much more. I would definitely recommend going higher than my 2.2 guess, though, just because it is just a guess. So definitely go higher. But yeah, he's going to be worth getting just because it seems like it'll be relatively easy for you. As far as how useful he'll be, I don't really know. He's not a bad champion, but I don't know who else you have. You might already have some other powerful champs that will be more useful. Sunspot is a champion that I've only put a very limited amount of time into testing myself, as a 3-star even, not even as a 4-star, so I don't have a lot of experience with him to say. How many paths do you have left in 6.2 itemless? Jay, I've got 5 in total. 3 in the Mordo quest and 2 in the Champion quest. BGs are wrong to rank 5 Warlock unduped. No way, dude. He doesn't need his Awaken ability. Warlock is good to rank up, even unawakened. Kind of sucks not having those shiny silver stars, but other than that, man, it'll be all right. Okay, yeah, it was Hawkeye. Okay, thought so. Look at my Marvel knowledge, man. Look at that. I know everything when it comes to Marvel, guys. B. Daniels sent over another bug saying, I know what they come from and they're still delicious. I've seen babies born and I still, well, hashtag censored. Ew. B. Daniels, thank you for another buck. Yeah, I know, man. I mean, you know, I still ate them for a little while after, I guess. After hearing things. But then, I don't know. At one point, I was just like, nah, I could do without it. Hot dogs for me, it was never a food that I really look forward to eating, I guess, at the end of the day. So, when it's like that, it's like, okay. I don't even think I came to the conclusion of like I'm never gonna eat another hot dog again. It was just like, I didn't really have that big of an appetite for hot dogs to begin with, and I've just lost whatever I had left, and that's it. You know. Trivia for BG: what's Storm's real name? Isn't it obvious? It's Samantha Storm. Not to be confused with Sue Storm, which is Invisible Woman. Tyler Buffkin sent it over a buck. Let me see. Where are you at, Tyler? Your last one. I'll be done. Mayo on a hot dog is only acceptable when you have a slice of bread and mustard with it. Interesting. I've never been one for mayonnaise either. I'm also a very picky eater. We should just start there if we're gonna go down the food rabbit hole again, which we don't need to do because it's just gonna make us all hungry. But yeah, I'm just a very picky eater. Mayonnaise just always kind of looks gross to me. But I know a lot of people love it. I know I've seen people mix ketchup with mayonnaise, and it actually looks pretty good afterwards. But I don't think I ever tried that either. But Tyler, thank you very much for the buck. Jay Metz sent it over a buck as well, saying, thanks, man. Can't wait to see you finally complete it. Now, if you're not done with 6.2 and 6.4 comes out, would you switch gears towards starting 6.4 or finish 6.2 first? You know, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do if 6.4 comes out and I'm still not done with 6.2. There's a pretty good chance that that will happen, but I haven't thought about it yet. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about whether or not I want to hop in, see what I can clear in 6.4, itemless as well, and bounce back and forth between the two, or maybe I should really just finish up 6.2. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. Man, the final chapter is almost here. We're gonna finally see the 100% completion rewards for Act 6. Should be interesting. Should be very, very interesting. B. Daniel sent it over another buck saying, if you're ever in Bay Area in Cali, there's a place called Casper's. Just saying, worth it. I drive 60 miles when I'm home just to get 5 of them. 2 for there and 3 to bring home. Nice. It's worth it that much, huh? Then you'd go 60 miles out of your way to get them. You know that's some good food then. Venom's real name? Poison Mick Big Pants. I have no idea. Is that Big Blue in here? Sup, dude? Popping in, drop a like. How's your evening going, BG? It's going well, man. Hope yours is going good, too. No complaints over here, though. Is that Dysentery Joe as well? Sending over 5, saying, I'm playing poker. Every now and then, you should yell raise, and I will do it. Also, Casper's meh. Whoa, dude. Dysentery Joe is basically just called out B. Daniels to a fight right there. But alright. I'll remember to call out Rays. We'll have to call it out randomly. Starting in a couple minutes or something. I hope I don't forget. But Dysentery Joe, thank you very much for the 5, man. Good luck in your poker adventures. I really hope I don't miss any super chats. If I miss one, you guys will have to let me know. The stupid tracker thing is still not working. It worked for like a couple of the super chats. Oh wait. Yeah, actually it's working for most of them. It's just coming in super delayed and everything, and didn't pick up the last few. It's so weird. Anyway. Raise! This is a bad time to raise. Dysentery Joe's got like 2 of hearts, 4 of clubs. Or wait, well I don't know what type of poker you're playing. Assuming Texas Hold'em just because it's so popular, but. So BG pulled a 6-star Tech Awakening champ from Abyss, and I have a 6-star Ghost. Use it or save it. Also is 6-star Spider Monkey worth rank 3 unduped. Everyone has different opinions on Stealth Spidey. I'm not really that big a fan of Stealth Spidey, and I would not rank him up unless you're really using him, you know? If you're using him in a war, or if you're using him to help clear the Abyss or something like that, sure. But I personally wouldn't do it for any reason. I would not have taken Stealth Spidey to rank 2 though, so As far as the Ghost thing goes, yeah. If you like Ghost, awakening your 6-star, yeah. I'd say it's worth it. Now, if you already have a 5-star Ghost that's awakened and you're not able to rank up your 6-star Ghost, or you just don't like Ghost or something like that, you know, there's some reasons not to do it, but I mean, one of the strongest champions in the game, hands down. And her awaken ability is useful, so. I will fight anyone, anytime over Casper's. Also, I hope you lose every hand at Dysentery Joe. Dang! Oh man, and he did lose too. I lost. Boo. Okay, I see now. You said you did it. I had 10 hearts pre-flop. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, what? Okay, now I understand. You had a 9 out of 10. I was like, 9 out of 10. What game are you playing? It's some type of poker I'm not familiar with, but never mind. I get it now. 9 and 10 of hearts. Got it. Got it. Blake sent it over to saying, hey BG, 2 questions to follow. Blake, thank you very much for the 2. I will be on the lookout. BG, Namor or Omega awaken, no suicides. Probably Namor. It's still a tough call. You know, Omega Red, he is still, he is definitely better with suicides, but he's not a bad champion without. But no, it'd probably be Namor. The only thing is, if you go the Namor route, I wouldn't give him the gem unless you also had a lot of Sig Stones to give, like over Sig 100 type of an awakening. Otherwise, I would just keep collecting Sigs and wait, and maybe you'll duplicate them naturally and you could save the gem while you're waiting. Okay, is Ghost worth a generic 5-star gem? Also, when do you plan to make a run at New Labyrinth? I forget the name of it. The Abyss? Not for a while, the Abyss. I keep saying 2025, but realistically, I will probably do the Abyss at some point before then. But it's really not going to be for a while. I just don't have any need for it right now, and yeah. As far as if Ghost is worth a generic 5-star gem, yeah, Ghost is one of the strongest champs in the game. She can be played unawakened. It's something to consider. So if you're trying to decide between awakening like her and let's say Omega Red, then I'd recommend awakening Omega Red since Omega Red needs it more. But you know, there's some other situations like that too. But otherwise, yeah, Ghost, her awakening ability is very powerful. She's one of the strongest in the game. The thing about Ghost, as always though, is that she is a very unique champion. Some people will like her playstyle, and others will not like her playstyle. So it's kind of a personal decision. If you like playing Ghost, then go for it. If you don't like playing Ghost, then don't do it. You know, doesn't matter how strong a champion is. If other people are saying that champion's strong, they have to be strong in your hands. And everybody has their own style and stuff like that in this game that they enjoy playing. But thank you very much for the 2, dude. I appreciate it, man. Thoughts on recent Cow Whale vid? I didn't watch. I heard he's quit the game. But yeah, and please don't. We don't need to start any. I see someone putting a bad comment in here. We don't need to put any kind of bad comments about anyone else, man. Leave that stuff Take that stuff elsewhere, you know? Just looking to have a good time in here. We don't need to start any kind of drama or trash talking or anything like that. If you don't like someone's videos, you just don't watch them. Simple as that. These ghosts were... Oh, wait, I just read that. Whoops. ABG, Nick Fury, or Omega Red as first rank 4 or 5 star. No suicides, but working towards them. Both awakened. Hold on. Nick Fury, Omega Red as first rank 4 or 5 star. No suicides, but working towards them. Both awakened. I would... If you're working towards them, then I would say Omega Red. It's important that you included that, because if you didn't include that, I probably would have said Nick Fury. But even then it's kind of Here's the thing about Nick Fury: he's a great champion, but because a lot of his damage comes from bleeds, it can sometimes be a little bit hard to justify ranking him up as like your highest rank champ. Just because there's going to be situations where he is not that good. When it comes, like, some people have him as like a rank 3 6-star, and that's not a bad thing. But when it comes to like rank 4ing a 5-star, it'd be better if you can rank up Omega Red, maybe even a couple other champs or something like that before ranking up Nick Fury. Actually, no, you don't need a couple other champs, but yeah, just have Omega Red first, and then you can go with Nick Fury later. I think I probably just confused, that message probably just confused people more than anything, because I think I confused myself. But yeah, ultimately I would just go with Omega Red. Forget all the other crap I just said. BG, I heard Seaton doesn't like bananas. Well, it confirms it. He is the devil. I'm just kidding. You know, I actually didn't like bananas when I was a kid. And then I grew up to like them. BG, did you get a 4-star Omega Red before the 5-star? No. Actually, I grinded for Omega Red as a 5-star in the arena. First, I believe it was first round of it. Although now I'm not so sure. Oh my god, this guy's so passive. Come on, buddy. Yeah, saw that coming. I'm pretty sure I grinded for him as a 5-star in the first round. Raise? Yeah, raise. Raise, Dysentery Joe, raise. I was going to give it a couple more minutes, but go for it. My 4-star, I still think is not ranked high. Let me see what my 4-star is at. Wait. Hold on. Why do I not see him? Oh, I did rank him up? Never mind. He's 550. I definitely ranked him up after I had my 5-star ranked up. That much I could say. Guess I forgot I ranked him up, though. Interesting. I've ranked up a lot of 4-stars. I forget them all. Remember to block. Blocking greatly reduces incoming damage. That is good advice. Sound advice. Why are you and Seaton mortal enemies? The universe decided it so, and so it shall be. We're not actually mortal enemies. I don't know. Some people like to think that we're mortal enemies or something like that. I think it all started. I mean, we're different in a lot of ways, but we're more similar than anything. We both play this game, both make YouTube videos for it. You know, there's a lot of similarities, but there are a lot of things that we disagree upon and stuff like that. So I think people just assumed like, oh, you don't like tier lists, you must hate Seaton then, or something like that. It's like, really? Just because I don't like a tier list? You know? Like, Legacy made a tier list. Does that mean I don't like Legacy too? BGAU's hype to farm Winter Soldier. Who do you think is the best for other 4 spots? For Hyperion, I've used Hyperion quite a bit to farm potions myself. You want the Cap Infinity synergy. You want the Captain Beardo increase buff duration synergy. And then I think I also put... So you put Captain America and Gamora on the team. And then I think I also put... Black Bolt and Ronin for the increased duration there too. And that'll do it. Good night all. BG hates Seaton and CG, or BG hates Seaton. Or wait, BG hates seats. There we go. BG hates seats and Seaton hates bananas. Wow. Yeah, there it is. I hate sitting. I'm actually not sitting right now. A lot of people think I'm sitting. I'm standing. You'd have never guessed it. J Metz sent it over another buck. Let me just scroll up a second here, make sure I didn't miss any others. No, I think I'm good. Okay. Jay, let me see. Where you at? So KT posted a pic of a 6-star rank 3 SIG 200 Fraggle Rock earlier today. Picture made me cringe. Ooh, Fraggle Rock, huh? Yowza. I wonder if that person has multiple skill tier 5 class catalysts. I wonder if that influenced the decision at all. Or maybe just because if they had this high SIG level, he's going to be higher prestige than any other. Maybe they made the ranking decision for that, but wow. Fraggle Rock, huh? Where does he fall in terms of... Can we see that on Antme for 6 stars at rank 3? Is that info there? Let me see. Let's go check it out. Prestige list. Okay, 6-star, rank 3. Okay, so he's up there. He's way up. He's the highest skill champion. Okay, I mean, you know, I can see someone do it. Just prestige is, for a lot of people, the most important thing in the entire game. Wait. Oh, wait. This is... Okay, that's for low SIG. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I could see a lot of people doing it just because prestige is the most important thing in the entire game. So... That does hurt, though. That hurts my heart. That hurts my heart for Fraggle Rock. Ugh. Oh, man. It is one thing ranking that dude up as a 5-star once I already had other 5 stars ranked up. But for the first 6-star rank 3. Oof. But Jay, thank you for the buck. Zarafa Blaze sent it over one of them Canadian bucks as well. One of them loonies. Thanks, man. Let me see where your last message is at. Here we go. Do you think rank 3 6-star Guillotine 2099 will be good for a 6.4 Legends run? I'll be taking her up either way, but really hope she'll be good for a Legends run. No, I don't think she would be. You have to, because in order for her to have high damage at the start of a fight, you'd have to end the previous fight with a special 3, right? To carry over the 100 hits. Just a special 3 animation alone is kind of slow. And the way you'd have to set things up, if you made a mistake, your damage drops off compared to someone like Ghost, who, if you make a mistake, well, you just dash back again, type of thing. So I can't see Guillotine 2099 being useful for a Legends run. I think she'd be useful just in general to complete the content, and maybe there's something I don't know about for her, but I don't see her being too useful, too good for it. Should also say, though, I haven't looked at any of the nodes, so I haven't looked at any of the nodes. There might be certain paths where she'd be really fast, but yeah. Just thinking about it wise, I don't really see it. The guys in NYC who only care about AQ, he has Doom rank 3 also, not just Thor. Oh, okay. So he does have, yeah, he's got Doom ranked up, yeah. So he could still have his fun with a rank 3 6-star. Oh man, hold on. Can I unclose that tab? Okay, 6-star, rank 3. Okay, so he's got the number 3 and number 4 top prestige. Rank 3 6 stars. His prestige has got to be nutty high. I feel like I'm gonna mess up your name here. I apologize in advance. Is it Sion or is that a different spelling of Sean? If it is, I haven't seen that spelling. Last name Knight. What's up, man? Sending over £5, saying hi BG. If I 100% uncollected event quest and the other quest, how much more do you think I would need to do on Master to get a mill? I'm on 600k. I don't know. I mean, we could take a look. I don't know how many, off the top of my head, how many nuts you get from those quests. Could take a little look-see, though. Hold on. I'm in the quest right now. Is this enough energy to finish it? It is. Sweet. Don't even need to go through the back way. Hang on. Have you done anything in the quests at all, though? Because if you've done some of the quests, then you've already got some of the nuts, I think. I don't think it's all from the 100% completion of it. Charge your squirrels at me. Squirrel girl. Dead. Let's go take a little look-see. Get out of here. So you're at 600k. You're asking about uncollected and the other quests, like the Acornucopia. I think for the Acornucopia, I figured out the numbers early on, but I forgot. I think it's like 40k if you're able to complete it. It's either 40k or 50 or 60. I don't remember. I want to say 40k if you complete it on Epic. As far as uncollected goes, nuts-wise, 40k plus 60k, it's 100k, 200k. Dang, 200k nuts just from uncollected. That's a lot of nuts. If you're at 600k right now and you still have uncollected to do, and you're capable of doing the epic side quest, you'll definitely get to a mill. But you might not have 200k available in uncollected if you already did parts of the chapter 100%. Brian Bob Grant, why is everyone saying you hate Legacy? Oh my god. Are people actually saying that? Oh, I see. So now you hate Legacy too? Oh my goodness. Because they were asking why I hate Seaton, and I said I didn't like... I don't hate Seaton. People just like to assume it because I don't like tier lists or some silly reason like that. And then I said Legacy made a tier list too. And he's my level 26 dungeon buddy. Is 43 an epic? Is that what it is? Okay. I hope those numbers help a little bit at least. But yeah, man, I think you'll be good. I've done some some of the quests already. And he did spell it right? Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, let me go back. I mean, speaking of that quest, I kind of feel like just doing one of them right now. Might as well. Whoops. In the wrong area of the game. Let's go do a little bit of this side quest. Let's go put some nuts in a basket. Game? There we go. Lost my quest for a minute. Just weren't showing up. Yeah, this team's looking good. Let's roll. BG, do you hate me? Hey, by the way. What's up, Apu Das? I don't hate anybody, but apparently, according to other people, I hate everyone. I get the seat and hate BG. Rev War and everything. What is... Wait, Rev War? What is Rev War? But what did poor innocent Legacy do to you? Oh, man. I don't even know what to say. I don't hate anyone, man. Not trying to pick a fight about my skills here, just saying that Void is a horrible option for that fight, the way his debuffs randomly activate. Which fight are we talking about? I'm not even sure which one we're talking about. Must be part of a conversation that I was not part of. BG, you're seeing, please stop. Video will forever be my favorite video. Oh, yeah, that video. the Alliance War video. With his domino. That was pretty funny, man. Content clear question. Rank 5 Hype or Rank 5 Corvus for 100% Act 5 and all variants. If you run Suicides... I'd probably recommend going Corvus. If you don't run Suicides, I'd recommend going Hype. And both are just recommendations. You don't. It's not. It doesn't. You can play either with either mastery setup, but in general, Corvus is a lot more fun to play with Suicides. And he's one of the most popular champs when you can activate him. Alright, Ultron, I don't want to take any more damage from you, so I'm just going to kind of chill out for a minute here. He's going to evade this. No, he didn't evade it. He was going to die from the dot damage anyway, though. What's up, Cap? How you doing, man? BG is xenophobic? What is that? Is that... I feel like that's, I don't like xylophones. He hates the English and Canadians. That's wrong, man. Is that actually the word for hating English and Canadians? Hold on. Let me look this word up. What does this mean? Oh, I see. Having or showing a dislike of or prejudice against people from other countries. Okay, so it's not specific to their countries. It's just any other countries.
Xenophobic.
Oh, and I was also saying it incorrectly. Hey, man. Think about this. I've never left the United States, but I almost went to England once. That's when I originally got my first passport. We were going to go to England. And then I will be going to Canada. It's going to be my first time leaving the United States. So, right there, both countries. ABG, talking about seeing you two talk at all, or what's the relationship? Occasionally. Not a ton. We're on opposite sides of the world. Both busy and stuff like that, but sometimes. What's better than pigs in a blanket? Nuts in a basket? Well, I can't argue with that. BG, why do you hate items? There we go. There's something I actually hate. Items. Particle protector. Okay. You know what? Okay, let's not use Void. Let's use Colossus. Let's go Colossus mode. This guy's gonna get wrecked. Oh, class disadvantage, huh? Oh, if only that mattered. Almost got him down in 3 heavy attacks. Ah! What? 1%? Get out of here. ABG, Cosmic Awakening Gem, Hyperion, or Coal Obsidian. I'm just going in 5.4.6 and haven't done any variants. I'd highly recommend going Hyperion. I think he's generally just a lot more useful than Coal Obsidian is. CNBG hugged it out after boxing. What are you guys talking about? They cool. Yeah, exactly. BG also hates yummy food. Want to go there too? We already went there tonight. We already talked about food and my picky eating habits and all that. Think Labyrinth is still worth completing? Oh yeah. Tier 2 alphas are a hot commodity. Along with some of the other goods in there, but especially the Tier 2 alphas. Still worth it. It's Labyrinth. I would say it's only worth it if you have the right champions, though. I think some people try to force it, and you know, sometimes if you're desperate for the rewards, I understand. You can't always wait for the most optimal setup. You do what you got to do. If you really need that next rank up for Prestige or for Alliance War or whatever, you do what you got to do. But for most people, I'd recommend just kind of chilling out when it comes to Labyrinth, waiting until you get the right champion. For a lot of people, that's going to be Aegon. It's not just Aegon, though. There's a lot of other champs, too. But wait till you get one of the really good ones at rank 5. Cornered in personal space. Alright, let's go Colossus, I guess. Wait, what do we have left here? Okay, yeah, let's go Colossus for this one. Don't get the Coke. Told my coworker that story tonight. Brought back good memories. Those were good memories. I think I've told the story, but it's a quick story, so I'll tell it again. It's been a long time since I talked about it on stream, too. So Laura and I, we met at, we were working at the same clothing store, basically. That's how we met. And I would always get Slurpees. She would always ask where I'm going on like break or something like that. And I'd always be like, getting a Slurpee and candy. That's like all I would say. Just like that too. Slurpee, candy. And then I would go. And eventually, well, you know, started dating. And I still wanted Slurpee and candy, so we would go to 7-Eleven pretty frequently. And yeah, we were there, and like sometimes it's not completely obvious when a Slurpee machine is not functioning properly. Oh my god, really? Hit me with that heavy attack. Sometimes it's not completely obvious. Sometimes it's like the machine looks good from the outside, but maybe for some reason, as soon as you like pull the lever, it comes out too liquidy or something. But sometimes it's super obvious. They have a little red light that says it's bad. And in this case, the machine was at a dead stop. It wasn't spinning anything around. The Coke in the machine, it was just like, instead of like, you know how it has like the circle window or whatever, it was only filling up the bottom part of it, and it was completely liquid. Didn't look at all like a Slurpee. And the guy pulls the lever and fills up his cup anyway, and Laura and I are just kind of standing there waiting our turns thinking like, what is this guy doing? He fills it up, he takes a sip, and he turns to us and goes, oh, don't get the Coke. And we're just thinking like, no, duh, man. It's obviously busted. Why would you get the Coke? But it was great. It was amazing. It was a story that we'll always remember because it cracked us up. Alright, I'll use Void for this guy. BG, I like getting your opinion on this game, but then I remember you think vanilla is the best ice cream, so what do you know? Yeah? It's true, man. Maybe I don't know anything at all. Except it is the best ice cream. Oh no, I didn't want to parry. Come on, buddy. You gotta throw this special. Thank you. Whew. Still don't get the right debuff, though, so we gotta play it slow. Oh, why'd you throw the heavy? Okay. Ah. No petrify. Let's see if I get a petrify on this one right here. Oof, no petrify still. This game's really doesn't want me to win this fight. Ah. Oh, come on, man. Where's petrify? At least Hyperion's throwing his specials, but... Alright. We're about to get the first petrify now. Everything's good. We're safe. Actually, he needs to throw one more. There we go. Now we're safe. Alright. Phew. Close call in this fight. Have to play it a little bit slow. Screw playing a little bit slow, actually. We don't need to play slow anymore. And forget the recoil damage. I ain't afraid of it. Okay. So, a video posted about Colossus. Still lacking opponents. Wasted my time watching it because he needs 20 armors and an opponent who won't use special 3s. Boy, he sure did kill that Winter Soldier real good. Yeah, with the extra power gain he gets. Yeah, I know what you're talking about because he has a 5% chance on the special one, right? Dysentery Joe sent over another buck. Dungeons, buddy? Yeah, lags. We could do some dungeons. I have like 2 fights left in this quest. Hang on. Dysentery Joe saying, "Oh great, I mentioned Steakhouse," and BG starts talking about it coming out liquidy. Awesome, thanks. Wow. Oh man. I heard BG say he wants to go to a steakhouse. I mean, that's what I heard. Steakhouse? Dude. Here's what I think of when I see the word steakhouse. $signs. I don't belong in a place like that, you know? It's too expensive. But Dysentery Joe, if you're still playing, raise. Thank you very much for another buck. I think I need to update the D here. Hold on. Do this fight. Oh, ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. So many debuffs. Go willpower. No idea what I'm doing when I'm fighting else. Oh! I should have just done a regular heavy attack. I used the special, and apparently I had... Apparently I had Power Sting on myself. Okay. Well, that sucks. I was going to use Omega Red for the final fight because Omega Red would have been the best for it. Instead, I got to use some other champion to fight this thing. BG, we need a new emote. New emote, wow. You use it a lot. I don't know what to make for a new emoji. But you're right, we could replace one at some point here. Alright. I'll update the D in a sec. Hold on. Let me get through this fight. This stupid thing fight. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. It would be fastest probably with Void. Or easiest, maybe, if I don't die, so let's try to not die. Oh, jeez. That damage. Bad start. Oh my god. Really, buddy? Wants to attack me that many times before throwing a special? Or, not throwing a special. Whatever. Got this bubble shield killing my block proficiency. I'm gonna die, man. Oh, I'm so dead. We just get as much damage in as possible. Keep stalling. Keep stalling. I'm gonna lose all my debuffs here in a sec, though. Okay, that was good. Thank you for throwing that heavy out there like that, buddy. Might have this. It's doable. Go debuffs. No! No! I was trying to use my special 3 because I knew he was going to use his special and I knew I was screwed. Alright, that's fine. He's low enough. Finish it up with Namor. Have you got all the champions as 4 stars? Not all of them, no. I do have most of them, though. I do have most. Okay. Let's get out of here. Toss me that invite. And Dysentery Joe, I don't know how much you sent over. Was it just 6? I forgot about the stupid tracker thing not working. So, alright. I mean, I know for sure you sent over 6. So we'll just do a double header D. I can't remember if you sent over more. There we go. But thanks, dude. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, 6. Okay. Alright, I thought so. Alright, alright. What do we got here? Mutant and Mystic. Well, I guess we'll just take the easy way. Let's do this and this and this. Do I want to bring other champions? I kind of want to bring other champions now that I put this team together. But lazy. Maybe I should bring Namor instead of... Nah, let's go with this. Alright. Dang, got that rank 3. Look at this. Look at this team right here. All the Captain Marvels. Alright. Oh, what the? Huh. Are we going same team? This is a good idea. Okay. Let's do it. BG, what up? Can you check the tweeters and help me figure out how I had willpower healing without a debuff? Oh, it's a video, huh? I would need some. I would need a minute to check it out. I don't see right away. But let me hide the cutoffs thing here. Remind me after the dungeon run, and we could maybe take a closer look, try to figure it out. Scotty Lang sending over a buck. I'm guessing that is a buck towards a certain restaurant. Let's see if that's the case. Scotty, thank you very much. I'll find your comment in just a sec here. Hang on. I gotta cut this cable down to size. How dare you try to charge me for extra internet? Alright, let me see. Scotty. Oh, I see. It's below the super chat. More Paseo money. You get there eventually. Thanks, man. It's probably the hype in 6.2.6 and the invisible debuff. Mystic Conditioning does the willpower with no debuff. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, it is Hyperion, yeah. So that's probably it. That's probably it. Alright, Nightcrawler with Slumber. That's all I need to know, really. Wait. No, okay. Yeah. Good. Just gotta make sure not to use Colossus for this guy. If you use Colossus, you actually get rid of the opponent's stun on your heavy attacks. Little sneaky node like that. Watched your video on the new champion balances. Agree on all accounts, and specifically with the Namor update. Have you stacked Annihilus Furies and then checked damage? The update isn't live yet. Omega Red, low-key underrated for Abyss. You think so, Lags? Someone asked about it since there's no parry in there. But I didn't really know if he would be good or not. You do get to kind of slow play your hits a bit, I guess. But yeah, the update, the balance update, Fluffy Pig Monster, it's not live yet. It'll be live pretty soon here. They say the 5th, but sometimes the update comes out like a day early and stuff like that too, so we'll have to see. His damage isn't going to be insane or anything. It's just going to be better. For me and Annihilus, though, like, they don't need to make... I don't think they need to make Annihilus the craziest attacking champion ever, since he already has a purpose in this game defensively, so... to me, it's more of like... They just made his abilities more fun to use. And if you need to use him for his other utility offensively, it'll be a more enjoyable experience, I think. So that's kind of why I like that update for him. Scotty Lang sending over another buck. saying good prediction, BG. Thanks, man. Thank you for another buck. Pro tip, don't leave that slumber node up for an Iceman as he shrugs the T-buff at the start of the fight. Yeah, there's a few champions that slumber is very sneaky with. Learned that in my first ever dungeon run against a Kingpin. Good times. Alright, Chaos and short burst lockdown. Okay. No problemo. Let's hope he doesn't get a super long unstoppable from Chaos. He did not get one of those. Okay, cool. Should have done a full 5-hit combo there. I should have delayed it, because then, yeah, he just threw another special, and I didn't really want him to do that. But whatever. Doesn't matter a whole lot. Just something to think about in the future. If this were a more difficult node. And of course the timing was off on that. Okay. Mordo, yeah, Mordo's another pain. Let's see. Void is great in Abyss too. With him and Omega, just play slow and let debuffs do work. Okay. Dude, if I had a Killmonger, or if somebody had a Killmonger with Void and Omega, maybe that would be a good start to a team. Does Lags just take any node for you, BG? Lags, he looks at all 4 nodes. and he determines what's best, and then he tells me to take one of the notes. Is there a difference between being a theist or an atheist? I'm sure there's a difference. Some different letters there, at least. But either way, when it comes to like religion and beliefs and stuff like that, it's a little bit beyond this stream. We just keep it light. You know, keep it light, talking about characters removing half the population off the planet with a snap of a fingers. Pretty light stuff. Cherry Garcia is my fave Ben & Jerry's flavor. I think that's mine too. Although I haven't had too many Ben & Jerry flavors, I have to say. But in general, I like cherries. What do we got? Doctor Strange, Special Lock 1, and Escalation. Okay. No problem. BG, when will you be doing the Abyss? 2025. Itemless. It's going to be on a Friday, too, because I already said it had to be on a Friday. Which... It's not that many Fridays in 2025, you know, it's... When they really want to, they can figure it out, you know? What happens when we die, Brian? Carl, I can tell you exactly what happens when we die. You go into the contest forever. Only if you've been a bad boy or girl. You get trapped into the contest for all of eternity. The only thing you have available to you is the arena. Are you or Lags gonna sell Cole to know if you have him? I only have I have a 5-star Cole. He's at rank 2, so he's gonna stay that way. Yo, BG, does the 5-star feature is it worth it now since the addition of Doom Guillotine 2099 compared to normal 5-star Crystal? It's kind of a judgment call. I personally, I don't like it. I just like to go for basics. But I'm going to wait for Doom to be added to the basic. But if you really want Doom, it technically is a higher chance to get him out of the featured, yeah. And Doom is a powerhouse of a champ and all that. So, it's kind of up to you, but yeah, I don't like featured crystals. The extra shards and everything, nah, it's not worth it to me. Like... The thing about the features is, yeah, you have a higher chance to get Doom, but what about the rest of the champions? Is Doom really the only one that you need? For some people, the answer is yes. But for the vast majority of players out there, no. Most people are missing quite a few champions, or even the champions that they have. It'd be nice if they were awakened, or just higher sig level in general and all that stuff. Or just getting more 6-star shards. You know, the more featured 5-star crystals you open, the less 6-star shards you get. And especially as we're moving on to like rank 3 and 6 stars and everything, that's important. Okay, power reserve and extend. Okay, no problem, Doctor Strange. Cheeto Brown, send it over £1. Thanks, man. Last message, Cheeto Brown, sending over £1. Wow, really? That's your message? Damn. Well, thanks, dude. Appreciate it, man. Alright, Doctor Strange. Say goodnight. I guess Unit Man is the OPest player for Abyss. Sort of. Although it is possible to do it without units. Winter Soldier is surprisingly good for the Abyss. Farming him in Realm of Legends, that is. I saw a nice Candy Candy video with Mr. Fantastic applying debuffs. Debuffs? Did I just say? Debuffs for Void at the start of the fight. with pre-fight ability. Yeah, that's a pretty sick pre-fight ability right there, man. It's pretty sweet. Good news for the itemless Abyss run. The fights are so long that you won't have to use units for energy. It's true. Although that's how we felt about Labyrinth at one point, and well, depending on the champs you use at least. But like nowadays, man, people fly through Labyrinth, gotta use energy refills. BGE, my recent 5 stars have been Wasp, Aegon, Captain Beardo, First Awakened, Warlock, and Stark Spidey. Whoa, dude. Some good pulls. Stark Spidey first time dupe. So be ready for 6 months of me complaining about bad pulls. I'm guaranteed. Yeah, man. You just used up all of your luck for the end of 2019 and into 2020 already, dude. Way to blow it. You only had so much luck, man. It's all gone. Oh, I knew I was gonna get hit by that. Ugh. Doesn't actually matter, but still, when you see it coming and there's nothing you can do to get out of the way of it because you already messed up the timing. Oh well. No, he lived and I took recoil damage. It's just a game, sending over to. Thanks, man. Saying, just got paid, now you get paid. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. This team goes hard. This team goes very hard, Lags. Yeah, man. Super strong team. But it's just a game. Thanks, dude. Bane and stun immunity. Gee, I wonder if I'll use Omega Red. At the time I thought about it, I was already in the fight, I guess. Okay, got a good Bane transfer going here. I like it, and she threw her L1. Didn't even need her to do that, but she did it. Thanks. Say goodnight, Morningstar. Full yellow bar. Cosplay BG to Ilac. He lies, BG, I swear. Wait, what? Are there plans to cosplay as me? You'd have to lose some height, I think, right? Because you're taller. Would you say Omega Red is your signature champion? Pretty much, yeah. I would say Omega Red and Hyperion. They're the champions I use the most. Is that Aaron Abdo in here? What's up, dude? I was the 69th person to like this stream. Giggity. Wow. Thanks for the run, Lags. Nice and quick. Thanks. Dude. Terrible way to spell it. Dang, dude, I just did the dungeons with the collector over here. Look at Lags' title, all shiny and everything, sparkling, collector style. Alright, let's get out of here. You forgot Void? Used to be Void, those were the days. Yeah, I know. I could have brought Void. Void would have been good too. But BG, everyone jokes around Scene's live stream saying he sounds like you. Oh yeah, I've heard that too. I mean, I don't think that we sound alike, but I've heard other people say that we sound alike. Hey Brian, what's up, man? When you tackling the Abyss? Been consuming a lot of Abyss content. Found myself longing for some BG Abyss. Tony Dola, I hate to break it to you, man, but I won't be doing the Abyss anytime soon. It's gonna be a while. I don't have any immediate plans for it. So that's dude as in dud? No way. I would never call Lags a dud. A stud, maybe. Tom Luckman, sending over 5 of them New Zealand bucks. Tom, thanks, dude. Saying just some appreciation for answering so many of my messages. Also, happy birthday. Thanks, man. Even though it's not my birthday. Man, it really is almost gonna be my birthday in like a few weeks. It's been an entire year of birthdays. I'm so old. But Tom, thank you, dude. I appreciate the appreciation. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go back to the arenas. Let's go hit the grind. And I guess I'll start running some of my 5 stars. Actually, let's go hit the other arena. So I do want to put my 6 stars in there too, so yeah. Sergeant Bourne sent it over 5 saying, Brian, you and Ilac definitely sound alike. Well, alright then. Thanks for the 5, dude. I guess I'm so used to hearing my own voice that I can't hear it myself. But, I guess I could see how other people would hear it. But thank you, dude. Appreciate the 5. Thank you very much. Your birthday's in February too, Tom? Yeah, mine's the 18th. It's coming right up, man. Coming right on up. It's been a fast year of birthdays. Carl saying you guys sound nothing alike. He has a Canadian accent. I could tell them apart blindfolded and ear-muffed. Wow. The champagne room sending over 10. Oh man, I'm pretty sure I know who this is. What's up, dude? It's your birthday? Happy birthday. Baba Booey, man. It's not my birthday yet. And don't forget, man. Not in the champagne room. Not in the champagne room. No sex in the champagne room. I really wish we were on Twitch. It's been years since I heard that song, man. But dude, thank you very much for the 10. Appreciate it, man. Wait, did I look that up last time? Of when that song came out? I'm looking it up now. No sex in the champagne room. 1999. Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. Because the person, I seriously remember being in my buddy's basement, listening to it when it came out, and like I didn't really know that person when I started high school. I started high school in 2001. And after that, like, we went to different schools, and yeah, just lost touch, I guess. So tomorrow you're raiding me, right? Yeah, Lags. Yeah, I think Cap is before me, and then you're after me. Is that the order? Hold on, we can go check it out on yeah, here we go. Oh, it's kind of not showing at all, but yeah. Captain Bay right before, then me, then you. Yep. Yep. So, guys, oh yeah, that's tomorrow, right? Yeah, okay. So, for those of you that haven't heard yet, we're doing like a little community charity stream for all the garbage going down in Australia. You know, the fires. I didn't want to just say the fires because all the aftermath from the fires and all that stuff that they have to deal with. So some people have organized like a 24-hour charity marathon type thing. We're all going to be on our own channels still and all that, but there's just like a schedule of streams. And yeah. Tomorrow I'll be streaming an hour early. from my normal time. So I'll be here 1 hour early, and I'll be ending an hour, like, you know, just 2 hour stream, because then we're gonna raid lag. So start an hour early, end an hour early. Alright, but Bushido Brown sent over another pound. Bushido Brown, where you at? Saying, wow, didn't know it was your birthday. Happy birthday, BG. Oh my goodness. Yeah. At a certain point, you just gotta, I guess I'm just gonna accept it. Yep, it is. Jay sending over another buck as well, saying, BG, what do you think about putting SIG levels into Man-Thing? Worth it or no? I don't think so. No, I don't think it's worth it. So, let's go check out Man-Thing on Aunt May. Let's go check out this Man-Thing, you know what I mean? Check out Man-Thing. Let's look at a 5-star, rank 5, and pop open the SIG ability here. So, you can see the attack that you gain at SIG 1 is a little under 300, and then at SIG 200 it's a little under 700. And listen, that's a decent amount of plus attack, especially since you're reducing the opponent's armor so much. So it's more than the like you gain a little bit more out of this attack than maybe some other champs will. Then again, now that I'm saying that, his crit damage rating is not high too, though. So whatever. Anyway, it does affect his poison damage too. So the attack, it's nice, but still, think about dumping a ton of SIG stones into a character just for a few hundred attack when you're above 50% health. For me, not worth it. And then same thing when you're below 50% health, you gain a regeneration buff, and it almost doubles in strength. But to me, it's good enough at SIG 1. It's almost 1,000 healing, and if you have the recovery mastery, it's a little over 1,000 healing at SIG level 1. Versus it would be like 2,000 healing at, you know, SIG 200 with recovery. So they're nice bonuses, but I just don't think it's really necessary. Man, there's really not much difference between SIG 1 and SIG 20 too. And then it starts to ramp up a little bit better, but yeah. I would only dump SIG stones into Man-Thing if you just really love the champion, didn't really care that you're, you know, might be sacrificing SIG levels from another character. Because he is super fun to play. And eventually, yeah, I would love to have a maxed out Man-Thing, but it's just not really necessary. SIG 1 is good enough. About healing, too, like, I mean, there is one nice thing I will say about the healing, having it at a higher SIG level. So because you only heal when you're below 50% health, if you activate that heal at like 49%, it will carry you higher above the 50% threshold than you could otherwise get. So that is nice, but I mean, is it worth all those SIG levels? Probably not, you know? Probably not. What are you going to be streaming? Arena? I'm not sure, Lags. I'm not really sure, man. I want to do, I want to do something a little bit different, a little special, but I'm not really sure what that is. It's kind of tough. We did, you know, there wasn't, like we knew, we had a little bit of time to plan ahead and stuff, but it's, still kind of hard to come up with something unique to do. Whoa. Oh, dude, I just realized I forgot to update the big old D before, but now I really got to update it. I hope I don't mess up your name. Is it Pisces Fighter? Is that how you say that? Sending over 35 of them Canadian bucks. Dude, that is many, many toonies and loonies. Thank you, man. Saying, BG, longtime fan, first time super chat. Thank you for what you do for the community. Dude, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That is very generous of you. 35 of them loonies. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can come up with something. The Abyss. I won't be doing the Abyss. I won't be doing the Abyss. I do have one thing in mind, but it's something I can't say because I don't want to let anybody down if it fails. I'm gonna try to set something up tomorrow, and yeah, just leave it at that. There is one thing that is gonna be special. That I can say for sure. So any donations that are made during like my 2 hours, there's someone in For Loki that is going to very generously match those donations up to $5,000 worth. At the end of the time. So yeah, man, it's pretty crazy. I mean, I don't know, you know, I really have no idea what people are gonna be donating. It's gonna go straight to the charity. By the way, it's not gonna come to me and then there's a chance of me like keeping it for myself or anything like that. No, there's like a specific charity link that the money never sees my hands type of thing, you know? Gonna be better to donate PayPal instead of Super Chat? No, yeah, it's not gonna be. We're using a service called Tiltify, and it just goes there. Hashtag no shady BG. Yeah, there's gonna be a donation link, and it's just gonna go to I don't know how it all works exactly. The people that have like kind of organized things, they posted all the information in, or like they shared all the information with everybody involved, and I haven't had time to read through it. Like there was an update, like they just posted some info today about how it's gonna work, and I didn't get a chance to read through it yet, but I'm gonna read that in the morning and make sure everything is all set up correctly. Please don't forget cutoffs. Oh yeah, there we go. As always, just guesses, please go higher. Yo, BG, thoughts on the new upcoming champ Longshot and Mojo, or are you waiting for some other Marvelverse editions? I don't have too many thoughts other than I saw I guess the loading screen for Mojo. That guy looks nuts, and I hope they use him as a boss. I don't know what his abilities are. I never look ahead into that stuff. Although, I'm back in the content creator program, so I guess I will have some advanced info on that stuff whenever Kabam shares it. But anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, right now I don't know what their abilities are, but I'm really hoping that Mojo has some... Dude, all these messages are now coming through from Streamlabs. Anyway, I'm really hoping that Mojo is really tough to fight. Like, I'm hoping he's a defender. Or even if he's not a defender, even if his base abilities aren't very, like, defensive, I hope that Kabam turns him into a boss for content, you know? Because he just has boss vibes to me. From, you know, compared to other characters, like, okay, yeah, I get it. Maybe you'd see Yellow Jacket as the boss because it makes sense for a story or something. But if you look at every single character in the game, and you think about which characters look most like a boss that you'd see in a different game, dude, Mojo's creepy. He's big. Like, they need to put him as a boss for some quest. Like some big quest. Bushido Brown sent over another pound saying, wow, they just let anyone into the CCP. They do, man. Fools, I know, but they did. They let me back in, yeah. I am back in. Dude, all these... it's really throwing me off now, all these messages just hitting the screen. I keep thinking I'm missing super chats, but these are just the old ones. Mojo Special 3 takes you to a new screen where you're forced to watch Ellen. Wow. Is Ellen that bad? I've never seen her show. I mean, I guess I have seen a couple of clips over the years on YouTube or something like that, but it's pretty funny. BG, do you know Mojo, like Omega Red, can put degen spores on who is near him? Oh, is that one of his abilities? He could potentially be pretty damn strong then. BG, you got a TikTok? I don't. Unfortunately, I never learned how to tell time through analog clocks. I just don't understand. Like, it goes around? Alright, terrible joke aside. No, I don't have a TikTok account. I was talking about it the other day, though, actually, because I made a few Vines. A buddy of mine, like, this is before, this is... I mean, of course, Vine doesn't exist anymore, but this was long before this YouTube channel and stuff. We were just looking to do something, you know, just like creativity. You gotta practice, just like anything else. It's weird to think about in that way, but yeah, you gotta practice and you gotta like get comfortable with what you're doing to really let like your true creativity flow and stuff like that. So we were just like, all right, you know what, man? We both want to make stuff. Let's just start with Vine. Not to try to get a big following or anything, but just to practice making stuff. It's only 6 seconds. So we both made a few Vines. His were better than mine, but I feel like mine were okay enough. And I was kind of thinking, like, man, it's kind of fun. I wouldn't mind making some TikTok thing. Oh no, that's okay. Now I remember why TikTok came up, is because of that 50-minute long champion review video I made, and saying like I just need to find a way to limit the length of the videos somehow. So then, yeah, I said maybe I should just do it on TikTok. Here are the champion changes. The following 6 champions will be changing. Okay, that's it. It's all my time. I will commit the forever sleep if PG starts doing cringy TikToks. I probably won't start doing them, but I'm telling you, man, I had a good time doing them on Vine, man. I think I only made 3, and I think 2 of them involved diarrhea. It was like, the one I can remember was like, oh man, I don't remember how the full video went, but part of it was like, I just remember like coming out of my bathroom door, just with like the worst look on my face. I think it was like intentionally some kind of intentional diarrhea type thing. It was bad. It was probably bad. It was probably actually very bad. Wait, TikTok can be longer than 6 seconds? Oh, can it? I didn't know that. Hold on, I'm gonna look up TikTok right now. I don't really know anything about TikTok. Someone just said it was like Vine the other night. TikTok video length limit. Let's see. Oh, okay, 6 seconds to 15 seconds. You can then string 4 videos together for a total of 60 seconds. What? I guess that makes sense. I feel like why not just allow you to make a 60-second video? But I guess it's harder to make a 60-second video compared to 4 15-second. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, man. I mean, that was before YouTube. I got enough things to enough creative outlets right now. But at the time, man, listen. Thinking about creating a YouTube video or creating a 6-second Vine, it was just easier to do 6 seconds picking up my phone. Of course, Goldfish BG doesn't remember a 6-second video. It was years ago, man. It was years ago. We're talking like 5 years ago. I do distinctly remember coming out of my bathroom in one of them. Something involving diarrhea. But that's all I can remember. Phone loaded. Phone low. Talk to you later. Alright, Dysentery Joe. Have a good one, man. By the way, whoever asked about the Acorns event, check Starfighter's Twitter for a full spreadsheet breakdown. Save me lots of items to not 100% epic daily, knowing I'd reach 1 million. That's true. I did forget about that. Good call, if they're still in here. Hi, I add you. Sorry, I don't add anyone. The in-game friend system, it's just, it doesn't do anything really. Pretty sure no one over 8 years old uses TikTok? Oh, really? I really don't know anything about it. How old was I when I made the Vines? I was definitely older than 8. Let's see. I think that would be... Is it 2015? Hold on. When did Vine come out? Vine... Okay. Alright, Vine was around starting in January 2013. Maybe it was 2014 that I did it then, actually. I definitely wasn't early to it. Oh, wait. Vine was founded by Dom Hoffman, blah, 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 blah. June 2012. The company was acquired by Twitter in October 2012. Reported 30 million. Later reformed. Okay. Okay, yeah, launched. Okay. Yeah, January 24th, 2013, I guess, was their official launch or something. When did it shut down? Vine shutdown date. 2017, okay. Yeah, it was probably around 2014. Trying to think back to the time. It's probably around 2014. Primarily kids, college kids, it seems, for TikTok. I go on it just to get laughs. Yeah, I mean... Like I said, I have no regrets. Here's what I've learned. There's definitely, just like on any platform, there's gonna be like cringy videos and stuff like that. And honestly, man, it's hard to go back and look at some of my own videos just thinking like, oh man, Why did I do it that way? Why did I think that was good? Or something, but... it's a process you gotta go through. I regret nothing. I'll make many more cringy videos in my life. I don't care what platform they're on. Used to hearing your own voice now? Must be weird. I still hear my own voice and feel grossed out. That's what everyone around me hears. Yeah, I am used to my own voice now. So a lot of people say I have a good voice though, and I don't hear that. It's just I'm used to it, so it doesn't bother me when I hear it. It definitely bothered me at first though. Definitely bothered me at first. So speaking of videos, the first time I heard my own voice, that I could remember at least, all my friends, we were into the CKY videos growing up, which if you're not familiar with those, is basically like before Jackass. You know, it was like all the... It was a bunch of people that did Jackass stuff, like Bam Margera and... Am I dead? Wow, I'm just dead. You know, a bunch of those guys. It didn't have like Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville, but it had a bunch of the other guys. They made those style of videos, and there was like skating in them and stuff too. And yeah, those were the coolest videos when I was growing up. And you know, we started, of course, we started making our own videos like that too. And I never really wanted to do any of the stunts, man. I wasn't a stunt man, but I was behind the camera. And dude, it was one of those like big cameras too, man. Those big old school cameras instead of just on a phone. But anyway, so I'm behind the camera, and sometimes I would like tell someone to do something. And we were watching the videos, like, afterwards, man, like, hearing my own voice, just thinking, like, oh my god, what? That can't be me. You kidding me? Sion Knight sent over another £2. You did say that's the correct way to say it, right? Saying, hi, BG, what was that link for Acorn Breakdown? Oh. It's on Star's Twitter. Actually, well, I could find it. I don't know if it'd be easier for Star to find it. But if you give me a sec, I'll grab it. If you're not able to. Okay. Here's the link to the spreadsheet in Google. Just a breakdown of the source of acorns and how many you get from where and all that. Dude, thank you very much for another 2. Thanks again. Thank you again. Appreciate it, man. BG, were you a skateboarding rapscallion as a kid? I didn't really skate so much. I did try skating, kind of briefly. I didn't really enjoy it, man. I've always enjoyed BMX. BMX was my thing. I wasn't that good at that either, to be honest, but I always enjoyed that much more. But yeah, I skated for a little while. Maybe like one summer. Not even the entire summer, for like a few weeks out of a summer. Maybe like 3 or 4 weeks or something. And I ended up breaking my ankle. And never went back to it from there. I was like, man, I wasn't even enjoying this much. not worth breaking my ankle over. Didn't enjoy it enough to do that, but whatever. So you're more of a Dave Mirra fan than a Tony Hawk fan? I'm a fan of both. But yeah, like yeah, I was always way more impressed with the things I saw Dave Mirra do than what I saw Tony Hawk do. But listen, I'm a fan of both. The X Games for me growing up, like, oh man, I loved it. I would watch every single year, every single event. I didn't care. I'll tell you this much when it comes to skating, though. I'm more of a Rodney Mullen fan than a Tony Hawk fan, but I still like both those guys. Are you a fan of the Tony Hawk games at all? Seems like everyone played those. Oh, definitely. Yeah. My favorite one was Tony Hawk 2 on Dreamcast. I just realized what time it is. I gotta end the stream here. I gotta make it to the store before they close tonight. Anyone who owned a 64 in the family played Tony Hawk 100%. So I only played the first Tony Hawk a tiny bit. I didn't have it myself, but a buddy of mine had Tony Hawk for Nintendo 64, and it was just okay. I didn't play it a ton, but then Tony Hawk 2 came out, and they had it. I remember they had it like they had like demos of Tony Hawk 2 at like GameStop and stuff, you know? And dude, loved it. And I will say that the skating games were better than the BMX games for me. I did really enjoy. There was a demo disc. I don't remember what game it came with. Or no, it didn't come with a game. I think it came with a magazine. There was a demo disc that had a bunch of games on it. I want to say it had like 10 games on it. And one of them was Dave Mirra BMX for PlayStation, like before it was released. And it was just a 2-minute demo. That's all it was. It was like one of the levels you just got to ride around. And I played that demo. I kid you not, like both me and my brother were just sitting there like trading off, just playing that demo for hours and hours and hours. And then the actual game came out, and I don't know, it was just okay. The skating ones I enjoyed more when it came to the games. But for some reason that demo was so good. I don't know if anyone had the same experience. But everything was good about the Tony Hawk games. The music, the levels, I really enjoyed like the level design for most of them. Eventually it was eventually it was the same game over and over. So like I played the crap out of Tony Hawk 2. I played Tony Hawk 3 a pretty good amount, and then that was it. Like I never played any of the Tony Hawks beyond that. Those PlayStation demos were awesome. Yeah, man. They were. Didn't even know Tony Hawk was on 64? Yeah. And yeah, Dreamcast definitely was legit. I loved Dreamcast. It was really good. It's unfortunate, man. Or maybe it's for the best. I don't know. I don't think we need a ton of different consoles. But I do kind of feel bad. So with Dreamcast, you know, like these days, I try my best to live, have strong moral standards and stuff like that, you know. But when it came to Dreamcast, either I was too young or too broke, or I don't know what, man. But I had every burned game you could think of, and everybody did. I guess it was just so easy. You know, I was in like 8th grade, and kids were coming to school with backpacks just full of those like CD binders, just full of burned Dreamcast games, and they were selling them for like $1 each. And I feel like, yeah, man, that just as somebody who wants to make games, I feel like I did game developers wrong back then by playing so many pirated games for Dreamcast. Makes me feel a little bad. Especially seeing how, like, I mean, I don't know if that's what Dreamcast might have just been doomed anyway. But that probably didn't help. The only good Dreamcast game was Crazy Taxi? No way, dude. Dreamcast had everything. Crazy Taxi was a good game, though. I liked Crazy Taxi. That game was fun. That game was fun playing it in the arcade, too. A few years later, we all had ROMs with every NES, SNES, and Genesis game ever made on Dreamcast CDs. So, I mean, I was playing on emulators at that time, too. I remember... actually, I don't remember if it was before or after Dreamcast. I want to... No, it had to be before, because that same friend I was talking about, where I didn't really know them once high school started. Yeah, so it was like in middle school. For me, I was probably like 6th grade or 7th grade when I first started getting into emulators. And yeah, man, I was downloading games left and right. All the at the time, man, like all the Mega Man games. Mega Man games are so expensive, guys. I mean, I guess a lot of the games for like Super Nintendo are expensive, but hold on, let me like look it up right now. Let's check out eBay real quick. eBay Mega Man X2, let's say. Yeah, like look at this, man. Hold on. This doesn't... Yeah. If we look... here, let me put this on screen. It's going to be really bright. Hold on. Is there any way I can make this not bright? Alright, it's going to be pretty bright, so... You're warned, okay? Because it's a white background to this. I don't know... Well, actually, hold on. Can I put this... I can put this in the other browser, actually. Hang on. This is going to help? No, never mind. It doesn't even help. Okay. Alright, it's going to be bright. But we can look at some of the listings on eBay real quick here. Okay, so... yeah, Mega Man X2 for Super Nintendo, $80, $90, $90, $100. Like they're all so expensive, man. I think the price has gone up a little bit over time. But like at the time, I think it was still around like $50 or $60 to get some of these other Mega Man games for Super Nintendo, and dude, there's no way I could afford that. So yeah, I was like using emulators to play these games, which is still not right, but hey. So you were free to play on the Dreamcast too? Kind of, man. Kind of. Like I already said, I kind of regret it. But yeah. Falling in love with Colossus? Lags. He's a monster, right? He's so strong. He's stupid strong. So good. Dreamcast games are more expensive. I mean, I wasn't looking at the most expensive games here. I know there's some on Super Nintendo that are several $100s. But yeah, every system has some expensive ones. I think he's too buff, possibly lags. I honestly, man, they might have overdone it. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't have a way to heal. He doesn't phase like Ghost. He doesn't. There's champions that are stronger than him, but like he's very, very strong. I would rank 3 a 6-star. Dang, dude, you'd rank 3 a 6-star, huh? Is he available as a 6-star? Oh god, just saw a listing for Seaman. Talk about emotional scarring. I remember that game. Holy crap. That same friend who had Tony Hawk for Nintendo 64 also had Seaman. I think we had Seaman too. I mean, yeah, well, yeah, it was a Dreamcast game, so everybody had Seaman if they wanted it. But no, actually, that one was legit because there was like a microphone for it, right? So like you had to buy that game legit. What a game. Hold on, let me pull up a picture real quick of Seaman for those of you guys that don't know. Oof. Oof. Get ready to be scarred for life. Get ready to have your dream. Get ready to have some nightmares. Here we go. Ready? This was Seaman. This is. Oh man. I don't remember all the details about this game, but this is. This was your character right here. Who made this game? What company made this game? I don't even want to look. It has a fish with a human face on it, with an antenna growing out of its noggin. Alright, actually I do have to look. Hold on. Seaman. Wait. Developers Sega and Vivarium, Jellyvision. I don't know. Actually, yeah, it's getting too late. I really gotta go. The store is gonna close. Holy crap. Okay. Got caught up looking at this garbage. All right. Anyway, yeah. Good night, everybody. Oh, he's in the feature pool right now, Lags. Oh, damn. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, you could talk to it. Yeah, that's the crazy thing, man. That game was nuts. Okay. Pisces Fighter. I hope I didn't mess up your name. I didn't see if you told me there was a different way to pronounce it. I may have missed, but either way, thank you very much for the support. I really appreciate it, man. That was very generous. And yeah, thank you to everyone else as well. There's a bunch of super chats tonight, so thank you guys. I'll be an hour early, 1 hour early tomorrow for the Australia stream. BG ever play Kid Chameleon? Oh, absolutely. For Genesis? I'm pretty sure that was Genesis. Crap, now I have to look it up. And then I'm going. Kid Chameleon. Yeah, Sega Genesis, and oh, now you can play on Android and Wii. Okay, but yeah, I played Kid Chameleon. Good game. I don't remember a ton of it, but I remember enjoying it, I guess. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.